Thoughts are living. A working desk meditation. Welcome. From a fellow traveler. Please open your meditation journal and write the keywords for today's meditation at the top of a new page. Thoughts are living. In past episodes, we open the door to an ancient perspective, one that says thought is not just fleeting, private brain activity. It's a living force that actually builds the future. Today, we'll take this a step deeper. We'll explore how thoughts are not only forces, but actual living beings made of intelligent substance. Draw an empty circle, your point of focus on the top half of your notebook page. Trace over it with your finger. Now, imagine this. Just as your physical body is made of living cells, the thoughts you think are built of tiny units of consciousness, called elementals in some traditions. These are the lives that make up the mental and emotional planes. Just as there is physical substance, which we mold when we work in the physical world, there is also living mental and emotional substance, which we shape when we create emotions or thoughts. Everything, from atom to universes, is alive. Elemental substance is alive and conscious, but we must keep in mind that its consciousness is very different from human consciousness. When you think, you are drawing these elemental lives together. They cluster around the idea you hold, vibrating in a pattern that reflects the quality of your thought. When your mind focuses on an idea, it magnetically shapes these elementals into form. Add feeling to it, a pulse of desire, hope, or fear. And you energize it even more, giving it warmth, vitality. What you have then is a thought form. A living entity in the subtle world. It has shape, color, vibration, and a life of its own for as long as you feed it with attention. Why does this matter? Most people think thoughts vanish the moment they pass. But in truth, they continue to exist on finer planes. They drift in the sea of mental and emotional substance all around us, attracting similar thoughts, joining larger patterns, influencing other minds, often without anyone realizing it. Have you ever seen a crowd swept up in panic, or wild enthusiasm? A thought form is at work. Massive accumulations of thoughts of the same vibration, like fear, anger, greed, or love, compassion, oneness, service, form powerful currents. They can surge through a city, a nation, even ripple across the globe. They have actual existence, actual power for both good and harm. On higher planes of consciousness, thoughts and spoken words are nearly the same. They both generate karma. Every thought you build affects not only your own energy field, but also contributes to the larger thought atmosphere of the world. You are constantly sowing seeds. What grows from them depends on the quality and purpose behind your thinking. So here's something extraordinary. When you realize thoughts are living beings, creations born of your mind and heart, you begin to see how profound your power is. You can build thought forms of courage, harmony, healing, and unity. You can literally send out living patterns that help shape the destiny of Earth. This is why learning to think consciously is one of the greatest services you can offer. Here is my symbolic representation of today's meditation. I tried to capture a meditator's higher centers, with the meditator's living thought forms as bursts of light projected into space. Take a few minutes to meditate now and record your own impressions in symbols and words. Thank you so much for joining me in meditation today and for the beautiful thoughts you create. To bring more love, beauty, and joy into our struggling world.